Okay, so picture this. You're at the checkout counter. You pull out your credit card, the one with the airline logo on it, or the one your bank mailed you with the $200 sign-on bonus offer, and you swipe it. And for a split second, you feel like you made a smart financial move. You're earning points, you're building credit, you're playing the system, except you're not. Because the card in your wallet right now, the one millions of Americans are using every single day, might be quietly costing you hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars every year. Not because you're bad with money, but because the people who designed that card are extraordinarily good at making it feel like a benefit while engineering it to work in their favor, not yours. I've been going through the data on the most widely held credit cards in America, and what I found genuinely frustrated me. Not because the cards are illegal or even hidden, but because the fees, the rates, and the structures are all sitting right there in the fine print, and almost nobody reads it. So today we're going to fix that. I'm ranking the 7 worst credit cards Americans keep using, with the actual math behind why each one is costing you more than you think. My name is Yeng, and on this channel I cover crypto, personal finance, and the financial systems that most people aren't taught clearly enough to actually use. If you want real numbers and zero fluff, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps the channel. Let's get into it. Before we get to the list, we need to understand why smart people keep using bad cards. Because it's not stupidity, it's psychology, and the card issuers know this better than almost anyone. Here's a number that stopped me cold. The average American household carries $6,500 in credit card debt, according to recent consumer credit data. At the average credit card APR of 21.5%, that household is paying approximately $1,400 per year in interest alone. $1,397 per year just in interest, not principal, not fees, just the cost of carrying the balance. Now, here's the part that makes this worse. Most of those same households are earning, at best, $130 in annual cashback rewards on that same card. So the math is, you pay $1,400, you earn $130 back, you are net negative $1,270 per year, and the card company calls that rewards program. Here's the psychological mechanism behind this. Credit card companies use what behavioral economists call decoupling. The reward, the points, the cashback, the airline miles arrives immediately and visibly. However, the cost, the interest, the fees arrives quietly, buried in a statement most people scroll past. You feel the win, you don't feel the loss, and that asymmetry is worth billions of dollars per year to card issuers. With that framework in place, let's rank the worst offenders. Number 7, store credit cards. We start at number 7 with a category, not a single card, because the problem is industry-wide. Store credit cards, the Target Red Card, the Amazon Store Card, the Macy's Card, the TJX Card, you've been offered one at checkout. Most people have said yes at least once. And here's why they are on this list. The average retail store credit card APR sits between 28 and 30%. That's not a typo. While the average credit card already charges 21.5%, store cards charge nearly 30%. If you carry $1,000 in a store card for a year, that's $290 in interest. You save 20% at checkout, maybe $40 in a $200 purchase. You paid $290 to save $40. The sign-on discount is the hook, the 29% APR is the line, and carrying a balance is the stinker. Number 6, Capital One Quicksilver. Look, the Quicksilver isn't a predatory card, it's just a mediocre one. And mediocre costs you more than people realize when better alternatives exist at zero additional cost. 1.5% flat cashback sounds fine until you realize the Citi Double Cash Card gives you 2% on everything, with a comparable APR and no annual fee. On $12,000 in annual spending, that 0.5% difference is $60 per year you're leaving on the table. every year for doing nothing differently except holding a different card. This card makes the list not because it's harmful, but because it's the financial equivalent of leaving your money in a 0.5% savings account when a 4.5% HYSA is available 3 clicks away. The effort to switch is minimal, the cost of not switching compounds over time. Number 5. The Chase Freedom Flex. The Chase Freedom Flex is a good card in the hands of someone who actively manages it. It makes this list because most people don't. Here's the structure. 5% cashback on rotating quarterly categories, gas 1 quarter, groceries the next, Amazon or PayPal after that, up to a $1,500 quarterly cap. Sounds great? Here's what most people don't realize. You have to activate the category every single quarter manually. Miss the activation window and you earn 1% on purchases that were supposed to earn 5%. Miss 2 quarters of activation and $1,500 of spend, each $120 in cashback vanishes. Just because you forgot to click a button. This is a card that rewards attentive users and quietly punishes passive ones. If you're not managing it actively, you're holding a 1% cashback card with the rotating category distraction. Number 4. The Discover It Student Card. The Discover It Student Card is a genuinely good product for the first 2 years of credit building. It makes this list because millions of people never upgrade out of it. Here's the thing. In year 1, Discover matches all your cashback, effectively doubling your rewards. That promotion ends after 12 months. And most cardholders, once comfortable with the card, just keep it, like for years. Meanwhile, they've built enough credit history to qualify for cards with better reward structures, better purchase protections, and better long-term benefits. But inertia keeps them exactly where they are. The cost isn't dramatic, it's an opportunity cost. Every month spent on a student card past its optimal window is a month not earning what your credit score has qualified you for. If this is you, you're not making a huge mistake, you're just leaving money on the table slowly, which is almost harder to fix because there's no single painful moment to wake you up. Number 3. The Bank of America Travel Rewards Card. This is where it gets really interesting because this card sounds like a travel hacker's dream and the math tells a different story. The card earns 1.5 points per dollar. Points are redeemed for travel at 1 cent per point, so effectively at 1.5% back on travel purchases. No annual fee sounds competitive until you look at the APR up to 27.49% for applicants who don't qualify for the lowest rate. And the travel rewards cards attract consumers who spend more, which means larger balances, which means the interest exposure is proportionally higher. Carry $3,000, not unusual for a travel card user. At the maximum APR, that's $824 in interest. You earned maybe $45 in travel points and that spending, you paid $900 for them. The card works perfectly if you pay in full every month. The problem, most people who apply for travel cards don't. And the card's APR range is designed with that reality in mind. Number 2. The Citi Diamond Preferred. The Citi Diamond Preferred exists almost entirely as a balance transfer card. 0% intro APR for 21 months on balance transfers. That offer sounds like a lifeline and it can be if used correctly. Here's why it's number 2 on this list. Most people who open this card to transfer a balance do not pay it off within the promotional period. When the 21 months ends, the remaining balance doesn't stay at 0%. It jumps immediately to the regular APR, which currently runs as high as 29.99%. And there is a balance transfer fee most people miss. That's 3 to 5% of the amount transferred up front. On a $5,000 transfer, that's $150 to $250 paid before the clock even starts. The card is a tool, but it's a tool with a spring-loaded penalty for anyone who doesn't use it with surgical precision. And the data shows most people don't. Number 1. The Credit One Bank Platinum Visa. And here we are, number 1, and this one genuinely bothers me. The Credit One Bank Platinum Visa is the single most complained about card on consumer financial forums. And the reason it tops this list isn't just the APR, though at up to 29.99%, it qualifies. It's the fee architecture. Annual fee is $75 in year 1, $99 from year 2 onward, sometimes charged as $8.25 per month. For a cardholder with a $1,700 balance, the national average for this card's demographic total annual cost in fees and interest runs close to $459 per year. The card targets people rebuilding credit, people who feel they have limited options, and it charges them the most. It markets itself with cashback rewards, 1% on eligible purchases, while structuring its fees to absorb those rewards entirely. Here's what most people don't realize. Secured credit cards from reputable issuers, Discover Secured, Capital One Platinum Secured, offer credit building with no annual fee, no monthly maintenance fee, and the path to upgrade to an unsecured card automatically once you have demonstrated responsible use. The Credit One card isn't building your credit future, it's monetizing your credit present. Here's what I want you to take away from this. None of these cards are illegal. None of them are hiding. Every fee, every APR, every structure is disclosed. The issue isn't that the information is secret, it's that it's buried, written in financial language most people were never taught to read, and wrapped inside marketing that emphasizes the rewards and minimizes the cost. Your credit card should be a tool that works for you. The test is simple. Pull out your card right now, look up the APR, look up the annual fee, add those two numbers against what you have actually earned in rewards over the past 12 months. If the math doesn't work in your favor, you now have the information to change it. If this video gave you something useful, please hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds and it helps this content reach people who genuinely need it. Subscribe and turn on the bell. I post every week on crypto, investing, and personal finance, and drop a comment below. Which card is in your wallet right now? And after watching this, are you keeping it? I read every single comment. See you in the next one. Bye!